Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and you can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. I try to pop on live every week to show you what's been going on in my craft room. And since I was here last, Stampin' Up's most exciting sale of the year started. That's Celebration. For purchases of $50 and $100, you can earn your choice of free products. There are 9 in all, 4 designer series papers and 5 stamp sets. Good morning, Dawn. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're going to celebrate with some stamping. Thanks for popping on. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. So, of course, I love Celebration, so I've been playing with a lot of the Celebration products. Good morning, Judy. Glad you could join this morning. And the one that I'm going to show you today is the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper. It's a 12 by 12 package of paper with some just gorgeous, gorgeous designs. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining. You know, at first glance, I wasn't like totally thrilled, but it's, oh my gosh, you guys, let me pop you down to my workspace and I'll show you the paper and I'll show you the cards I made. Sometimes this designer series paper, you just have to let the paper work for you, and it doesn't need a whole lot, as you'll see with these cards, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So oh, Dawn, falling in love. This is you after this. I've gotcha. So let me show you the designs. Quick. Lots of fun flowers. The gorgeous colors. The rich razzleberry. I love the rich razzleberry. And then this is the starry sky design with that. And I think I've used almost 2 whole packages. This one's fun, this fresh freesia. I've used this as a background, as you'll see. And then this piece is amazing. So, when you cut this up, you can get 6 different cards, 7, 8 different cards, and it doesn't really take a lot. But then on this other side, look at this just really fun design. This is another sheet that I absolutely love, 12 by 12. So I've cut that in half and then chopped it up, so to speak, and created additional cards with that as well. And then you have that on the other side. Again, this is just this fun, cheery, splashy, all the colors in there. So that you can earn this paper free with a $50 order during Celebration, which runs through February 28th. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining. All right, I'll show you the cards and then we'll make a couple, and most of the information will be online at my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. So here is the first card. You can see that I cut that designer series paper and then I used the other as a background. I hope all is well is in Southwest Michigan for you. Dawn, you just got to cut it up and use it because it is so fun and so easy. So you can make just a bunch of cards in a short period of time with this. And then this one, again, just cut the paper. Hello, Kathy from Colorado. Glad you could join. I cut the designer series paper, added a sentiment, some ribbon, and voila, you've got a quick birthday card. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining. And this was, do you remember that sheet? Let me grab it out. This is the one that had that, and then that's this little piece. So I just trimmed that out. Oh, thank you for watching me for the first time. I hope you enjoy. I have some really beautiful cards, quick and easy, clean and simple. Hi, Sheila. Thanks for joining with the sentiment. So, and then here's another one. I just cut a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square from some of the designer series paper, layered it on the fresh freesia, added a sentiment and some ribbon, and again, another quick card. I don't know about you guys, but January, I have a ton of birthdays. So I need to have birthday cards on hand. And then this is my 5th card that I created, and this uses the picture this dies. Let me show you where I found these flowers. So I had cut this sheet in half and then trimmed, and I found that I had this extra piece right here left. So I thought, oh, that will fit perfectly in those little spaces in the picture this dies. So I have another birthday card all ready to go. Good morning, Brenda. Thanks for joining. This is the Dainty Flowers 12 by 12 designer series paper, available free with a $50 purchase before tax and shipping during celebration. So I'll just kind of lay these cards out while I get, just think about all the possibilities. And I honestly haven't even scratched the surface on this, but it's super fun. So I actually added my sentiments from the shaded summer stamp set. They were small enough to fit in the spaces, and just I felt really fit the theme, except for this one I used the birthday from the go-to greetings. Alrighty, let's just I'll show you really how quickly, giving you some of the cutting and scoring measurements. Let's see. So I started with the Rich Razzleberry cardstock, and that's just your normal card base, scored and then folded in half. Then on the next layer, I'm going to have one of those pieces of designer series paper measuring 5 1/4 by 4. That piece of designer series paper that I cut measures 5 by, let's see, no, I'm going to take that back. It's 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And then I have a Rich Razzleberry layer, just an 1/8 inch bigger than that, so that you'll be able to see that little border around the edges with that gorgeous designer series paper. So in this case, I just let the designer series paper do the work for me, because it is so gorgeous. And I cut these, and you can kind of fool around with how much white space you want at the top. And I don't know if you can see this, but it just has a little kind of linen look to it. So I've inked up my happy birthday from the shaded summer stamp set, and I think it will go well here in the Rich Razzleberry. Okay, maybe could have moved that over, but so basically it will add some ribbon here in a minute. Otherwise, it goes together very quickly. Hi, Marcia. Thanks for joining. How are you? Using my Stampin' Seal Plus. I know sometimes it is hard to cut this paper up and use it, but once you get going, it is just absolutely gorgeous and fun to use, and it makes quick and easy cards. And I love quick and easy cards because I love to send them out, and Like I said, my January is full of birthdays. So I have to be careful. I just have 1/8 of an inch around there. So I want to watch where I'm going. And then I have that Stampin' Up! The Starry Sky ribbon, metallic weave ribbon. What's awesome is that Stampin' Up! Offers a lot of products that coordinate, so it makes our projects go together quickly and easily. Hi, Chris. How are you? I'm going to tie a quick bow, and then we will almost be on our way with this. Again, look at my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com for the samples so you can see them after watching. This will also be on YouTube a little bit later. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, you might want to do that. Hi, Jean. Watch me tie a bow with while I'm talking. I need to get it really tight. I know I could put a glue dot down, but I normally am able to, if I'm not trying to talk too much. There we go. You can kind of put that ribbon right in the middle. You can shush the edges to where you need them to be. Oh, making up words again, I think. All right. You know what? I could just put that down flat with the seal, but let's break out a new package. Hi, Gian. Thanks for joining. Let's break out a new package of dimensionals. And if anybody has any questions about how that paper is cut, give me a shout. Again, I'm trying to talk and at the same time as put these on. So just give me a holler. Some of it is more self-explanatory than others. So here's the first card. And so I could mass produce. Hi, Barb. Thanks for joining. I could mass produce a lot of those if I needed to. And I do. All right. This other design is my absolute fave. So there's that. Let me show you, just remind you, that's the part of the sheet it came from. So I cut it in half, and then I trimmed each of those out to, that one's 4 3/4 by 3.5. And you could also use it in this direction, but I just started with this direction and went that way. I also, again, I used the Rich Razzleberry base. Hello, Valita. Thanks for joining. Rich Razzleberry base, and then I chose that Fresh Freesia layer at 5 1/4 by 4. Just cut some paper. I know sometimes it takes a lot of bravery to cut into a new package of designer series paper, but there we go. All right, so we're ready there. That's where we're going with that. Get some thank yous going too for orders during Celebration. I know I've told this story before, but Celebration is my absolute favorite time of year. I used to save up all my birthday money and all my Christmas money, and I would just splurge at Celebration. So just a reminder too, this is the only Celebration that will happen this year, and it's January and February. So if you see something you want, get it sooner rather than later. And who doesn't like free products? So I'm using the thank you from the Shaded Summer Stamp Set. And I'm just stamping right in the middle. There we go. That makes it just gorgeous. And I think any of those, you could do hello you, and then if we turned it around, we could do the love you friend. So I think that stamp set works really well with that. Good morning, Sue. Thanks for joining. All right. again, I have this rich raspberry layer that's just 1/8 of an inch larger because I really wanted to see that fun background. And I just have fallen in love with this paper, and it's been really fun to use it and make some quick cards that I'm showing you today. And at the end, I'll show you the other ones that I made that we're not going to make today. Now, I could pop this up, or I'm going to layer it flat so I can get it in the mail without a lot of bulk. This designer series paper also coordinates with a stamp set from the brand new mini catalog. And I know sometimes the mini gets lost in the celebration, but we have a lot of time to order from that too. Hi, Joan. So this is the Fresh Freesia open weave ribbon, and that coordinates really well because I've used that Fresh Freesia the dots print. And I'm just going to tie another little bow. And get that ready to go on with a glue dot. So to get the glue dot, I just roll up a little glue dot with my fingernail, put it on the back of where that ribbon, and right here. And we have a clean, simple, beautiful card. Good morning, Shannon. So that's the one design that, then we did the birthdays. So I'm ready for that. This one, again, just as a reminder, it takes that, just a square of any of the papers in this batch. Like this one would be a great, just to take, and gosh, at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, you could get so many pieces out of that with the happy birthday. Another birthday with the stitched rectangles. And then for this one, I used just some scraps and our team is having a challenge and it's to use scraps. I could enter this because I use these little scraps that were left over with the picture this dies to create that card. So just a reminder, these stamps, there are these cards I created today, use the Dainty Flowers 12 by 12 designer series paper that you can earn free during celebration. Contact me if you have questions. That's just lots of fun designs. I hope you're inspired to create something today. Remember, $50 free with a $50 order before tax and shipping. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I appreciate it. I will be back next week with more projects showing you what I have been working on in my craft room in Mesa, Arizona. Thanks again. Have a great day, a great rest of the week and weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.